students and teachers. In this video, what I am going to tell you about, I am going to tell you about how can you create your attendance blog and how can you be able to mark attendance of students on your VLE software, virtual learning environment. How can you do that? So there are very simple steps. So I will learn you how can you do that in very easy way. So let's have a start. This is the course right now which I was teaching in my winter classes, and it was in the winter program. So it is active right now. So I can do amendment over here. So you can see here that is on my right hand side, on your screen of your right hand side, what is happening over there. That is, there is a auto attendance block. So if it is not there, so what you have to do when course is just assigned to you and there is no attendance block, so what you will do, you will go into the turn button, add it on. So let's have a wait. And then what will happen, you have to click on this course block, and when you will click on this course block, so you got it. What are these things? So if it is not created, so what you have to do, you have to click add a block and over here, and you have to go here in auto attendance block. Right now it is already there, so there is no need to create it. So if you don't have this one, so what you have to do, you have to click here auto attendance, and when you click it, so you will get this option over here. One more thing you can do that is that if you want to change its side, so you can do it so by holding this cross sign. So this is, you can see there are courses. You can change settings over here, configure auto attendance block, hide auto attendance block, permissions, check permissions, delete auto attendance block. So it's totally up to you. I don't want to delete it because this is my, right now I'm teaching this course. Actually I taught this course, but right now exams are going on, so I have to check the copies. So you can see over here that your course completion status, section links, courses. So if you want to add anything, so you should go into the add a block and you will select the one which you wanted, so you will get it over there. Now it's done. What I have to do, I have to click on the turn edit off, because now I have to create my attendance block, and this is now auto attendance block, and I have to go into the attendance. When I click on the attendance, so what will happen now, these are the sessions created. It is already not created. Actually I did it myself. And how did I create it? So let me tell you how can you do that. So for example, here is the users list. So you will go into the users list. So obviously this is defined by the your administration. It is based on the registered students. So they will add it accordingly. Now their classes is not assigned. That is no class. So if you want to assign any section to the student, so how can you do that? You have to go into the class settings. When you will go into the class settings, so what you have to do, you have to create the section. For example, I want to assign the section to the students. What? You have to click on, for example, shift section A. And when I click on it and write it down, so I will add it over here. When I add it, so what will happen? So when I go into the choose group, so there is no. If I want to add section B, section C, so I can add it. If I want to delete it, so when I will click on here and then update or delete, so it will get deleted as well. So right now I'm just creating over here because I am not concerned with the sections in my winter classes. So what I have to do, I have created this section, and when I will go into the user list, what will happen? You are looking here that are all classes, and you can see all classes, valid classes, no class, section A. Section A was not there, but right now it is there because I have added it over here. For example, I want section B as well. So I will go into the class setting, and what I have to do, I have to write down section B here. So let me do section B. So I will add it up here. So section B is also assigned. There was not section B. Now I will move on to the users list. So you can see over here section A and section B. It is assigned here. Now what I have to do, I have to click on section A, and I have to change the names of the students. So how can I do that? Users list section A, change class. So let's go. There are no students in section A, so choose all classes. For example, A, all classes. Now I want these students to be assigned in section A. So I will click on 3 students, let's suppose 4 students, and I want to assign them section A. So when I click on section A, so I will do what? Section A, change class. So let's have a look. All classes, they are still not assigned section A. So what I have to do, I have to go into the change class. Right now it is not happening because I am not taking classes right now, so it is off by the administration. So you can do it. What you have to click on the change class, and then what you have to do, you have to click on section A or section B, so your student will be assigned to section A or section B. So right now this authority is taken by the administration from the teachers. So right now it is not happening, but it you will get it my point. So how can you change your change a section, or how can you assign the section to the students? So this is the way. Now I'm moving toward the add sessions, because why I want to add the session, because I want to create a number of classes. For example, if you have to take class from 1st January to means your course time period is up to last date of end semester is 23rd April. So what I have to do over here, I will write it down 1st January. No, right now it's not 1st January. Let's start with the 1st February. So you have to click on the 1st February, and this is 2021. And the end session date of your university semester is 23rd March. No, April. How many days you will take the classes is according to the timetable. For example, you have to conduct classes Monday and Tuesday, and period is 1 week, and you don't need to convert it. And what you have to do is start time, your starting time. For example, you have to conduct this class on the in the morning from 10 o'clock. So you have just assigned what when the class starts, and you have to provide the 7 hours or 8 hours period for the students. For example, if they are having load shedding problems or any kind of the issue is there, so they will be able to assign their mark their attendance on BLE. So this is automatically assigned. Why it is automatically? When I click on this automatic tab, and when I click on semi auto, so I have to assign it myself. Manual, so I have to take attendance myself. But in automatic, what will happen when a student visit on my course, so its attendance will be assigned, its attendance will be marked. So duration, for example, it is there 7 hours, and late time I don't want to. Random key is what, whenever the student click on the class, come on the class, so there will be the key will be asked by to him, so he has to provide that key or write it down. So if you want it, so you should mark it check, or if you don't want it, so there is no need to check mark. All students, yes, all students. For example, if you want for the section A or section B students, so you can do it from here. And then you have to click on the add session. I don't want to add my session because I have taken all my classes. So you can create your attendance from here. One more thing I want to tell you, for example, you don't want multiple periods, and you don't want to create multiple sessions, and you just want to create a single class. For example, you are taking extra class. So what you have to do, you have and you are taking it on Saturday, so you don't have to click on it, and you have to click on Saturday, and you uncheck this create multiple sessions. So they will be assigned, and the timing will be there same timing, whatever the timing you want to take it, so you can take it from here. And then you have to click on the add session. I don't want to create my session because I have completed this course, so I'm not creating right now over here, otherwise it will make problem. Because when the session will be started, so there will be no issue, then I can easily delete this. So it maybe create the problem for me now. So right now it is closed by the administrator. For example, when actually it is one of my colleague asked me to make this video for how to create the attendance block and how can mark the students attendance. So you can do it from here. So I just want to tell you how can you do that. For example, this is the report session. And there, what is the report? This is the report, how many students are present, absent, L, E, N. So it's up to you, how can you give them and how can you mark it. Let's wait for the, it's waiting right now. For example, here in grade settings, you just want present or absent. You don't want late marking, early marking, journal specific, not called. So it's up to you. So you want to keep it over there. If you don't want to keep over, so you should uncheck this. You should uncheck this. You just only want present or absent. So you should have to click check on this, and you have to update this one. When you update this one, so only what will happen when I will go into the sessions, so what will happen, let me show you. You can see over here, this is the attendance session, and when I click on here, take attendance, and this one is edit session. Yeah, from here I can edit the session. For example, I want to change the date or timing of this class, so I can change it easily, and I will click on the update, so it will get updated. For example, let me go into the sessions, and these key sessions I have created from add sessions, and I have created all the sessions in a single edition of session. And when I took extra classes, so what I have done, for example, on Saturdays I don't have classes, so I have create this session separately. So it will come in the mid of the session as well, so it can easily arrange it as well. And if you want to take attendance, so you should have to click on it, and you can see there is the attendance. It is already marked that students are absent and students are present. It will be marked over here, and their IP address will also be present when they mark their attendance. So let me show you where the attendance is done. So let's see this attendance block session. So you can see whoever student entered in the course on the same day when this class conducted. So their IP addresses are present, from which IP address they are logged in. So you can also check it for example, if there is another student who marked the attendance so you can check it out. And now you can see over here there is a automatic, because I have created this session on the automatic basis. So it is written over here, automatic time is overwritten here. Now only there is present or absent. If I marked late, early or over there, and I check marked over there in grade settings, so it will, that will come also here. So you can see accordingly, if you want to see this attendance according to the section wise, so you can see it as well. So let's move to the sessions. And one more thing I want to tell you, what you can download this attendance in Excel sheet from here. When you click on it, download in the text form. If you want to delete any session, so you have to tick on it and delete select. So you can do it. So you can see over here, I have conducted all the classes, and you can see how many students entered in the classes here. For example, there were 41 students enrolled. So there 24 students marked their attendance or visited the course on the same day. 41 students out, 37 students are present out of 41. So you, this is the graph you can see, and you can find out this attendance as well. For example, if I want to download it in the Excel sheet, so let me show you this one thing as well. Let me show you, where is it. It is come down, and I want to show it by sharing my new screen, and this is not available. Let me show you. Let me show you. Now Excel is going to get open, and then I will show you how can I got the whole attendance of the class. So it's processing. Wait for it, and it will get open. So it's now done. And let me share my window. So new share, and you can see this Excel sheet. And for this, you want to do editing over here. So you have to click on this enable editing. So no. So what will happen, you can see according to the date wise, you will get the attendance of the students, their roll number and names are also there. There is no class assigned to them, so there is no class, and you can see all the attendance is over there. So it will get quite easier for you to get the whole attendance of the class on a single Excel sheet. And if you wanted single attendance, so you can get it as well. So let me show you. So this is the screen. If you want to see edit session, or you can do whatever you wanted, written to not written sessions. And you can see over here, when you put your cursor over here, you can see edit session block. Here you will get take attendance. And one thing I want to show you, this is the user list, where you can see all the students of your class. And it's up to you if you have already assigned the any section, so you will click on the section A, so you will get the students of section A. Right now I have no section over here, and I cannot change their section, because it is uh, this authority is taken by it is taken from me, from by the administrator. So right now I am unable to do that. So I'm just trying to tell you how can you do the attendance session work. So for example, how can you do into the grade settings, what you will do it, you can want to late early journal special not call, if you want to add it on, so you can do it. So this is the way to create the edit session, and you will get your attendance whenever the class is conducted. So your attendance will be automatically marked over there if you have marked automatic tab. So I think it will get easier for you after watching this video. Actually, I got a call from my colleague, and she asked me to make this video because she was having problem in it, and hopefully your issues will also be removed after watching this video. If you have any query, any problem related to this, do ask me, do comment in my comment box and ask me if you find any difficulty in it. I'm always here to tell you the solutions, and I will make another video for that if you are having any trouble in that. So it hopefully it will be clear to all of you. And after watching this video, and when you will find this video is useful or helpful for you, so don't forget to subscribe my channel and click on the notification bell. Thank you so much. Bye bye.